Hey guys, how you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing good. My mom has gone, so I've been real busy the last couple days with my mom. I'm really sorry. My keyboard is being on the fritz too. The batteries died. That's what happened. So I just got to get some batteries for my wireless keyboard. I've been using this like really old, crappy one, and all the buttons stick and the. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. So the backspace button sticks and stuff. So if I type one wrong letter and then try and delete it, it will like delete the whole paragraph that I've been writing, and it's like really frustrating. Like sometimes I try and answer your guys' comments like 10 times in a row and keep deleting it by accident. So it's quite frustrating. Anyway, I had my second dose of testosterone yesterday. I have like a little bump in my bum. It was a different doctor that did it. He wasn't too careful, I guess. It's not like a major thing, but the last time it was better. I don't know. It was a different doctor. Rhonda, you better not go anywhere. Okay? If you left this channel, I would literally cry. You're like you and Anna and Ruth and all you guys are like my first subs. So I just want some of you guys to know I've been busy lately, and I'm starting to get more and more subs, and I'm running two channels, right? So between the two channels and all my social media that I'm trying to set up, I'm pretty busy, and I get a lot of comments every day, probably like a couple hundred comments. So I do apologize if I kind of skip through and just read keywords. So I try and read and respond to every comment I get, but it's really hard now that it's growing. But it's not personal, okay? And this is why, you guys, I'm setting up a Facebook page for the channel. I know I have a group already, but with the Facebook page, there's so much more features and stuff that you can do. It's really cool. So please, and with Facebook now the way it is, you need like a certain amount of likes on your page, and then other options will open up for you. So if you guys could please click on the link I'll put in the description below and check out my new Facebook page. I got pictures of all my food. I'm working on putting recipes on there. I'm working on uploading all my videos, and it's just another way for me to get my channel out there and help people. So I would really appreciate it if you guys could go and like the Facebook page. I linked the group to the page. I'm really new with Facebook, so I don't know, but I'm just trying to grow the page. So if you guys go and give the page a like and follow the new page I created in this link below, that would really be awesome. I would really appreciate it, guys. And I definitely want to start live streaming, Rhonda. I definitely heard your ideas. I even remember I'm pretty sure it was you back a few months ago that said I should do live stream cooking, which is a good idea. But just like a chat and answer day is awesome. I'll tell you what, Rhonda, you can pick the day, okay? I was thinking Saturday or something, because then maybe like people that have 9 to 5 jobs and stuff will be home on the weekends. We'll do it like Saturday evening. What do you think? Does that sound good? And I love that idea, Rhonda. We'll do a chat and answer. I have to get you need software to live stream. It's not just like click and stream. So what I'm gonna have to do now is research, find out what people are using. I don't know if they're using Google Hangouts still, but I just have to get the software, download it, familiarize myself with it. Tongue tied. I've never really live streamed before, so it'll give me like a day, like some hours to study it and learn how to use the live streaming software, and then I definitely want to live stream. I was gonna wait till I hit 1,000 subs and start live streaming as like a special reward for hitting 1,000 subs, like a celebration. But you know what? I'll just start live streaming ASAP. I don't have a video camera right now, so you guys might not be able to see me, but I do have a good microphone, so I can talk to you. You can ask me questions. We can talk back. So yeah, thank you, Rhonda. I love your idea. I'm thinking Saturday, if that sounds good. I'm going to start live streaming every Saturday evening, and I'm going to do a question and answer just like Rhonda suggested. That's an amazing idea, and I love it, and I love you guys, and I want to know how you guys are doing when we live stream. I'm excited for this. So, I made keto sex in a pan. I don't know why they call it that. Let's call it love in a pan. But it's this dessert, and I made it the last time my mom was here. So I shot a video of it yesterday when I made it. So I will throw that clip in here, and you guys can see this amazing keto dessert. I know I said I was going to stop making keto desserts, but this one was just too good to give up. So I'll show you guys that here. Hey guys, how you doing tonight? I'm doing good. Last day that my mom is in town. Huh. Thank you. Just kidding. Just joking, Mom. I'm making sex in the pan keto style dessert right now. So the first step, guys, is to take a cup and a half of almond flour, half a cup of pecan meal or pecan flour, 2 tablespoons of stevia, and a third of a cup of butter. And then to mix it all together until it gets into like a doughy consistency. Then you want to take a deep pan like that. They say 9 by 9, but that will work, whatever that is. Line it with parchment paper and then press the dough into the bottom of the parchment paper till it's probably like what? How thick, Mom? Like 1/4 of an inch thick, probably? Yeah, 1/4 of an inch thick along the bottom. So I'm going to do that, and then I will be right back. Okay, guys, so this is the layer, the cream cheese layer. I put in 2 of these packets of cream cheese. Make sure they're warm and soft. It's easier to mix together. Helps if you have like a machine, but I don't. I'm just doing it by hand. So 8 ounces of cream cheese, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a third of a cup of stevia powder, and a 1/4 a cup of heavy cream. And then you're going to beat it all together till it's nice and smooth. And then we're going to put it in our baking pan that I pressed the layer of the crust into with the parchment paper. And right now our oven is preheated at 350. So we are good to go in every category. And I'm going to whip this up and then I will be right back. Oh, this is beautiful. So I added like I added what, Mom? Half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Good thing my mom stopped me because you guys know I'm crazy. I was going to put like 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and it would have ruined it. But this recipe doesn't call for cinnamon, but you guys know how much I love cinnamon. I put it in like everything. So in here, look at that cream. I let it soften up and it was way easier to whip than when I made that cheesecake. So it has the 8 ounces of cream cheese, the 1/4 cup heavy cream, the 1/3 a cup stevia, the 1 tablespoon vanilla extract, and half a teaspoon of cinnamon. I whipped it all together with a fork. I just left the cream cheese on the oven to heat up a bit so it was easier to whip. And you got to put that crust that I made in the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes, and that is in the oven now. So when it comes out, I'm going to add that layer onto the crust, and then I'll get started on the chocolate layer. Okay, welcome back, guys. So we pulled the crust out of the oven. We put the cream cheese filling from the bowl, and we're going to layer it all on there. Just spread it out evenly. And then what you want to do is take a 1/4 cup of heavy cream, 3/4 of a cup of cocoa powder, 3/4 of a cup of stevia, and a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And obviously if you have an electric mixer, it's going to work the best. So you want to combine all those ingredients I just told you with your mixer, and you want to whip it until it turns into like a chocolate sauce, right? Now if you don't have an electric mixer like I don't, what I did was I took a Tupperware container, I put all those ingredients in, I make sure the lid's on tight. Make sure the lid's on really tight, and then you want to shake it as hard as you can for a good 5 minutes, and it will naturally turn into whipped cream. So I'm gonna shake, 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 dun, 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 shake, 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 and it's gonna be a good exercise too. Shake this sucker till you guys sweat. The thicker the better. So I'm gonna use both my hands, shake this up, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, that was messy but fun. Oops. So I shake the freaking crap right out of it. So all I did was put in some heavy cream, some cocoa powder, vanilla extract, and stevia. And I shook it for a good 5-7 minutes, really hard. And will you look at that. Whew. Wow. That's handmade chocolate sauce right there with cocoa powder, stevia. Look at the consistency of that, guys. That's just from cream, from heavy cream that you put in coffee. Just whipped it up and made chocolate sauce. So you're going to spread your chocolate sauce on top of there, and then you're going to make just some plain whipped cream and put it on top of the chocolate sauce. So I'm going to spread it, and I will be right back, guys. So guys, after you got the chocolate layer spread on top of the cream cheese layer, you're going to do the same thing, and look how that turned out. Ooh, homemade cream cheese. So you're going to put it in the Tupperware or a jar and shake it up. Same thing as we just did, except this time obviously you don't add the cocoa powder. So you're just going to get cream cheese. So then you're going to layer it on top of all this, and then we're going to put it in the fridge and let it set for an hour or two. So I'm going to layer that, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, there we go. They call that sex in a pan. I don't know why they call that, but I guess it's supposed to be good. So we're going to pop that in the fridge for about 2 hours and let it settle. And then you should be able to cut it into squares. Okay guys, so there's chocolate sex in a pan, keto style. Bam. Enjoy.
Hey guys, how you doing? So last night I made this keto dessert. As you remember, it has a dirty name, but I'm gonna call it Love in a Pan. I don't know why they call stuff that, but I don't want to get like censored on YouTube, so I'm calling this Love in a Pan. And it's keto friendly. It's made all with 100% stevia. Yep, I know, stevia. It's a little bitter, but you get used to it, and it's so much better for you than like any artificial sweetener. So do you know what really helps me, guys? The recipe, like I said last night, didn't call for it, but I just love cinnamon. I do. I'm like a cinnamon freak for some reason. And first of all, you got to make sure you get cinnamon that has no sugar in it. Oh, if you guys go to Starbucks, don't drink that powdered cinnamon. It has sugar in it, which I did not know. So every time I've been going to Starbucks putting a little cinnamon in my green tea, guess what? I'm consuming some frickin' sugar without even knowing. So that is coming to a halt. Anyway, guys, I just pulled this out the fridge. I let it settle in the fridge all night long. I'm not the best baker. It looks like I might have burnt the edges of the crust, but it looks delicious. Cinnamon cream cheese layer of goodness. Oh. And like, do you guys remember I made this thing by hand? Isn't that crazy? No mixer. I just poured heavy cream in a Tupperware container and shook it up until it just thickened and thickened, and that's how I made the chocolate cream and the white cream. And you guys seen it last night. Anyway, so I'm gonna get a nice knife. I'm gonna cut it up into squares, and then I'm gonna put it into Tupperware containers. But I'll be right back after I cut it up into squares. Okay, guys? All right, guys. So yeah. As you see, I'm just cutting. I cut them like boom, 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 and then I'm just cutting them into squares. And I want to give you guys like a side shot. Look at that. Yum, hey? So you got the whipped cream layer on top, and then the chocolate whipped cream layer underneath that, and then underneath that you got that cinnamon cream cheese layer on the pecan almond flour crust. So yum diddly yumptious. I'm going to finish cutting it up, put it into Tupperware containers, and I'll be right back there, beautiful people.
Yeah, so there you go. You guys see it? That's keto sex in a pan, they call it. And that's good. You see how I made the cream? I whipped it all up by hand. I don't have a whipper. I shook it, the cream. That's like pretty much the coolest thing I've ever made there, you guys. Anyway, don't be mad at me, anyone, please. You guys are amazing. We're like a big family. If I miss one of your comments or something, it's not personal, I promise you, okay? And that's like half the reason why I'm setting up this Facebook page. It's a community where we can grow and talk to each other and leave messages, and I'm going to be on this new Facebook page a lot, okay? So if you guys ever need to get a hold of me or have any suggestions, it's way better to do on the Facebook page. It's set up for sociality, you know? YouTube is cool, but it's just so public. Comments are so sketchy. Like, I don't even get some of your comments, you guys, because the YouTube algorithm automatically holds them for review because they think they're spam, and then they go to like this folder, and I don't even know they're there. So a lot of that might be happening too. So that's another thing that this new Facebook page is going to help. So I'm going to put a link in the video for the Facebook page. Please, guys, like it, check it out. And let me know how you're doing when you go to the Facebook page. Leave some posts and stuff. Let me know, you guys. So yeah, live streaming is going to start within a day or two. Promise you guys, it's something I've wanted to do from the start, and I think Saturday is going to be the day we're going to do it. Every Saturday, we're going to have a general discussion, questions and answers. You guys can come talk to me, ask me questions. I'll have guests come on like Rhonda, because she swims all the time. She's very athletic. She can share some of her advice, and other people that want to share advice, anyone, any of you guys that want to come on the live stream and share advice with the subscribers and stuff, that would be awesome. So yeah, you guys, you guys are amazing. Keep up with your diet. Keep up with your positive mind. That's very important. You guys have to keep a positive mind. You guys can do it. And thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.